What's going on, guys? Back at you with another sports video. The quote here, man. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. I've been here. Now let's talk about why I'm about to go crazy on this in this video. So last night was game 2 of the Western Conference Finals between the Phoenix Suns and the LA Clippers. A good game, a great game. But within the last minute and a half, it took 33 minutes to play because of so many reviews. Everything was a review. Oh, we gotta check this. We gotta check this because Todd Beverly slapped after he got hit. Even though they didn't call it offensive. So to begin with, now that we see it happen, now we're gonna call it. No, that's not how we play with. We don't make calls while you're watching it on a computer screen. You make them when they happen, and you can't make a move for it after. Like, come on. And then on top of that, the Suns were up by, I believe it was 3 at the time. Devin Booker has the ball, has it knocked out of his hand, out of bounds. By Patrick Beverly. They call it Suns ball. Now, by the letter of the law, what's it? Clipper ball. Yes. Do they always call it that way? No. Keep it consistent and call it the exact same way the whole season. Don't call it one way because it's the playoffs. If you're not going to call it the same way the regular season and the first 2 rounds of the playoffs. Now, after that, the Clippers Paul George made 2 free throws. Kevin Payne settled for a layup that got blocked by Zubac. His last name is Zubac. I pronounce it Zubac as a joke just because it rhymes. So please don't send hate my way. Kevin Payne, who played a hell of a game, tried to take it to his body. He got blocked. Good defense by Zubac. There was no transition D because Kevin Payne was late getting up. After getting blocked, Paul George takes it to the basket, up and in. Clippers up by 1. Devin Booker stopped on the dime jump shot. Nails it, gets the lead. Back for the Suns. Suns up by 1. Paul George answers back on being guarded by Jay Crowder, who's not that great of a defender, so it's easy to go between, to dribble between your legs, stop, pull up jump shot, good shot by Paul George. Then Okay, I got it wrong because the Devin Booker play I mentioned happened with the Suns and what the thing I was talking about earlier was a DeAndre Ayton out of bounds call where I thought it went off the box. But that's just my opinion, and they reversed the call. At that point, the Suns were up by 3 or 5, something like that. But the Devin Booker Patrick Beverly play happened with 9 seconds left, and technically it's the right call, but they don't always make the right call, and yet they're gonna make it there. But I'm not mad at it. It's the right call. They got it right, but still call it right the whole season. Otherwise, it comes off as hypocrisy. But whatever. Now they foul Paul George, and I'm like, okay, Paul George is with 9.3 seconds left, I believe. Now I'm thinking, okay, Paul George is gonna make both these free throws. It's gonna be a 3-point game, and the Suns are gonna need a 3 to force it into overtime. No, the first one rolls out. The second one goes long. Mikal Bridges of the Suns grabs the rebound. Suns call a timeout. They drive a play. They inbound it. Devin Booker. The Clippers trap Devin Booker, who passes it to Jake Crowder, who swings it to the corner for Mikal Bridges. I wouldn't have let it get to Mikal Bridges. I would have first forced Jake Crowder to step up and beat me. But that's just me. Mikal Bridges shoots it, misses, it goes up. Turns man. I'm watching a video of Skip Bayless crying, saying it went off DeAndre Ayton. I don't think it did. I think it went off Terrence Mann, and he was handing out for a review to get off the court so they can substitute and the Clippers can bring on their big men. So the refs review it like the idiots they are. The Clippers bring in their big men to stop an alley-oop. They bring in the Marcus Cousins to guard the inbounds and Zubac to cover DeAndre Ayton and shadow him. I'm about to tell you how that went. That didn't turn out so well because Cousins was guarding the baseline because he didn't want a quick pass to get out to Devin Booker to where he could catch his spin and shoot. But instead, he gave up the basket and Booker set a screen and Ayton went straight to the basket. There was contact, but in the last minute of the game, the refs should always swallow their whistle. I'm gonna stand by that forever. They should always swallow their whistle. They swallow everything else. Pun intended. So, the ball goes in. I thought to myself, it's not going to count. Jay Crowder shot it in. It must be a mistake. No, DeAndre Ayton dunked it in there. It was no basket interference because it was on a 8 inbounds play. 20 years ago, that was basket interference when Rick Fox and Shaq tried the same thing, but I guess they changed the rules from 20 years ago. So it counted 7 seconds left, and the Clippers are trying to cheat while the refs were looking at everything on the play and reviewing how much time should be left, and if the basket counted and everything else. The refs got everything right, got every player back on the court, including the Marcus Cousins, who inbounded it, and uh, Zubac. I mean, Zubac. I'm just gonna make a joke out of it until I kill it. So Boogie inbounds it to Paul George, who catches it, has to set his feet, doesn't have enough time to set his feet, square up, and shoot. Buzzer goes off. Paul George shoots. It misses. It wouldn't have counted anyway. And the Suns steal game 2 from the Clippers and go up 2-0. And without Kawhi Leonard, I do not see the Clippers coming back from this big of a series deficit, especially with Chris Paul coming back from COVID restrictions for the Suns. But we'll see what happens. I've counted them out twice and they've made me look stupid twice. So we'll see what happens. Maybe they'll make me look stupid one more time. Just for shits and giggles. But for people who are like Skip Bayless crying, saying the Suns stole the game, I say get over it. Too many reviews, too many decisions that were made by the refs, and I didn't like it. And Skip Bayless is just mad because he wants to see Kawhi in the finals if Kawhi even comes back for the playoffs at all. So, yeah. So tonight is game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. We have the Bucks versus the Hawks. I personally in the series like the Bucks to win the series in 5 games, and yeah. But I stray the game. Trae Young will have something to say about that. We'll see who guards him, and yeah, see if he takes a few of whoever's guarding him. See if he can take their ankles with them. So yeah, until next time. God first, God bless, stay safe, stay out of trouble, and I'm out. Have a good rest of your day. Peace.